Hello everyone, how you guys doing? Hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. Today we are here with episode number 61 of Free to Play 2 Max, a series where I was free to play. And yeah, as you know, now I'm working on maxing, currently at Motherlode Mine, but that has nothing to do with what I'm going to do next. I was just hanging out here doing a little bit of mining, trying to get it up a little bit here and there, you know. Currently the bank is at 541 mil, which is quite a lot. However, about half of that is skilling supplies for a lot of my 99, so still want to be able to get some progress in regards to my gear. Currently have a Dragon Hunter crossbow for the Hydra task I am about to go do. Like 80 or so left on task there, and I'm sure I'll do some mining and rune crafting on the side whenever possible. It's not the most exciting, but it's just stuff I have to bang out for 99, you know. As far as Hydra though, probably gonna get slapped a lot. Alright, so right now gonna go, ooh, like the matching purple graceful on my guy right there. Also got 86 farming as well off that palm tree. 86 farming doesn't give me all too much, but I also have another level in this XP lamp that is going to go on fishing, 890 XP and 90 fishing as well. Very nice to see. That fish, I believe, is in Chambers of Xeric, but not really all that useful. Pretty excited to round off another 90 though, and probably gonna try out the dark crab fishing later tonight, after the Hydra task is done. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, this is my third one of these now, so that's pretty impressive, I guess. I think they're a 1 in 500 drop, or like a 1 in 512, and it's actually nice to be able to pick up this drop, unlike the other one. And what I mean by not picking up the other one is I got this Hydra eye on stream. It's part of a ring. It's only worth about 2 mil, so it wasn't a huge deal. Wanted to make sure that it was part of the ring. Looked it up. By the time I looked it up, I was just about to come back. Forgot I was that low on health, had no food, and died while it was on the ground. So that one was hard to deal with. That was definitely my fault. Feels good, man. Nice little 8 mil coming in there, and yeah, apparently I should have seen a few of those ring pieces by now. I guess those are pretty common, which is nice to see at least. It seems like a good expected profit, like a nice little boost per kill. I wasn't necessarily seeing them, but looking forward to that in the future. Just finished my first ever full Hydra task. Last time I decided to kind of skip it very close to the end just because I was getting bored, but this time I knew I could just keep going through it. I really do want to grind for a claw, and so for that reason I think I'm just going to stick with Konar for a little bit. At these levels, it's really whatever you want to do, however you want to boss, I guess. If you want to do it for XP purely, you'd go to Duradel, but personally for me, I mean, I could see myself doing some Wilderness, some Konar, some Duradel. I just want to do a ton of bosses, honestly. Put the Sibo back to use. Out here in Zaya, just got 84 rune crafting. I'm now going to go finish the Wilderness Elite Diary, putting those 10% extra blood runes to use right now, and just trying to push up to like base 85s. The only thing that's extremely lacking right now is the agility, but that's okay, as long as it's just one hard skill that I think I can live with it. Actually, teleporting by a nightmare zone now, I do have to get like 2 mil points at some point. Oh, Jesus. Alright. Just now hitting 87 smithing, which does not, I don't believe it unlocks me anything all too useful to what I'm going to be doing, but more importantly, the one thing it does do me though is it makes it a pretty easy spot to be able to stew boost up to 90. I usually like getting like 3 levels away, because then you'll hit it a decent amount of the time and you're not going to be out there too long. This clue step is going to be obviously even more annoying because it's in the wildy, so not easy to bank, but happy to have it, and let's go give it a shot. Alright, so hopefully we can get this boost because I'm going for a +3 boost currently because I just wanted to do it a level earlier. I was kind of excited for this. I didn't realize I had to do the boost after I got these rune bars because it's like a stage thing. So if I leave the wildy, I don't know if it's still going to let me. I hope, but yeah, nonetheless, we'll see what we can do out here. And hey, there we go. 90 smithing is in. And rune scimitar, please, for the love of God, be the right one. Alright, pretty sure on that wasn't 100%. And with this lit magic log, we also have the last elite wilderness task completed, so very happy to have all of that checked off. Now, whenever I come out here to this little area right here, I will be able to catch dart crabs. I think it's like twice as fast almost. I don't know. It's significantly more than it is previously, and you can note them at that guy right there. So it's just really nice. It's AFK fishing XP. That also makes you a little bit of money. Personally, I'm probably just going to keep them all and then stock them up, sell them, and just buy food back with that. So it can kind of fund my my PVMing, I guess, in a way. As far as what I think is useful from the Wilderness Elite, other than the dart crab rates, the Wilderness Sword 4 will cut you through any web in the wilderness, 100% guaranteed. kind of useful. You also get noted bones throughout the wilderness as well. And in addition to that, the sword can teleport you to the Fountain of Rune an unlimited amount of times, which is kind of a good moneymaker if you want to charge some glory 6s, but I don't do a ton of that. I may do it at some point to try to get an eternal glory, but we'll see about that. As for me, looking good here with my new little sword, and the agility XP coming in nice and easy, 50k. Happy about that, and yeah, gonna go test out a little bit of this fishing, I guess. I don't know, this is what I'm gonna be running as far as my setup, just some like mage defense along with a crystal shield. I'm sure you could bring some other stuff that's probably more efficient, but just for kind of a scrub setup. Just got done with my skeletal wyverns task, made about 800k or so. Probably going to lose a little bit of that off of getting merged on this Dragon Hunter Lance, but whatever. 161 Dagonauts on Waterbirth Island, though, is very, very nice, and we get to put that Elite Diary back to use. So I'm hanging out up here at the Chaos Altar right now, just working on my prayer. I was 90. This is about to be 92. I got that DK's task, and I figured, I'm like, well, if I'm going to be doing all this bossing to 99 Slayer, why would I not get 99 Prayer first? So that's, I think, what we're going to try to do. I have 7 more levels to go. We are now halfway there, I guess, technically. I'll be using Hydra bones out here. They're pretty good. I mean, it's basically almost 800 XP per bone once you assume that you get twice as many. So kind of the way I decided to go with it, and feel pretty good. I haven't died out here yet, so good inventory setup. I'm looking for an Eternal Glory, but they just will not buy. There's none of them on the Grand Exchange, I guess. All right, so as you can see there, I've gained 14 days of membership. I thought I was recording. Apparently wasn't, but yeah, I paid 5.25 mil. They dropped a little bit today because of Twitch Prime coming out, I guess, well, a couple days ago at this point, but they're a little cheaper. 5.2 mil may not be that cheap, and I know a lot of people are used to the prices they were at, which was, you know, like 3 mil for a while. I always tell people that 3 mil value that they were at for about 6 months was just insanely cheap because of mobile just coming out. A lot of people wanted to buy cash. The way you buy cash is by buying bonds and selling them for cash. So there's just a lot of bonds being sold at cheap prices, and that's kind of what happened. Now they're falling back more to where they used to be. They used to be 4 mil for the longest time before old school mobile. So 5 mil after a year really isn't that much of a price hike. But yeah, just a little lesson. I've been dark crab fishing a bit today, averaging a little over 30k XP an hour. It was kind of prime time, so I went and did a little bit of fishing. Honestly, in maybe my 6-7 hours out here total, I only saw one person, and I mean, they have to like run around and go in, so by the time that happened, I was already good. A lot of dark crabs in my inventory. I forgot to bank them last time. I usually get about 400 a trip. Nice little 1 mil stack there. I've rarely ever done any profit fishing, so this is a little different. Managed to make my way on back here. Decided that I would just, you know, brunt the PK or load that I have to take on. Got a few fallen brothers laying around, but 96 prayer does get me another combat level, moving me up to 122, and now prayer is no longer really a factor, I guess. So, as for me, got about 3.4 mil XP left until 99. Oh, there we go. All right, well, was going to have a little bit more of a preamble there, but I messed up, and yeah, well, there is 99 prayer. That took a little bit of time. 10k bones, but you use them basically twice over, so closer to 20k. Congratulations, feels good, man. I can now head down close to Edgeville, grab myself a cape, and we are done with this. Got to get that 99 prayer re-up. That looks very nice up there, and I will be heading back. This is kind of the gear setup I've been rocking, though. I mean, just black d'hide and dins. D'hide so that they don't catch me with freezes. It's really important up there because, like, the entire altar area is multi, but outside of that, not really. So if you can get outside, you're fine. Oh, man, I love this. Yes, nice. Very good, very good. All right, there we go. Brother Jared over here. I normally don't play in resizable, but kind of nice to have the inventory closer to the altar. What can you do for a building? What can you do? All right, grab myself a skill cape. I can pay the 99k because actually jeez. But doesn't that look good? Doesn't that look good? Oh my goodness. A lot of spam clicking of bones later, and feeling good. Gonna go ahead and actually, this is one of the better skill cape emotes in my opinion. Like, look at that. Oh my goodness. Very nice. Happy to have it, and that is yet another grind completed. As far as what's next, construction and crafting will probably be about even. I'll mix them up as I see fit. As for me, right now, though, I am going to go put this to use at my DK's task. And by the way, I'm absolutely elated that KSI won. First ring of the entire task out here. We're coming in with the Sears ring. It's, you know, kind of justifiable that I get one of those. I haven't seen too many. I've seen most of the big price rings, so, you know, RNG working its way around to it, I guess. Doing pretty good out here. I did die a couple times just because I was messing up. And these noted bones are amazing, and I just love these tasks now. First time I've ever gotten a task down in this dungeon that I guess isn't Hydras or worms. So, be interesting. Apparently I can use a cannon down there, so I'm fine with it. And there we go, just like that. It didn't take all too many tasks to get back to it, but I have another Hydra task down there in the dungeon. It's definitely my first time ever exploring the dungeon because I didn't even know how to get around down there. It's so confusing. Currently scrapping together some gear for this Hydra task. I'm going to do a little bit of it. Definitely won't finish it this episode because it is a long task. But going to infuse a Vorkath head with my Ranging Cape T. What this allows the Ranging Cape to do is basically act like an assembler. The difference is, there is actually a difference. As we can see here, the defensive stats for the Avid Assembler is basically not much. Other than magic, the range attack bonus is +8 and the range strength bonus is +2. If I switch it to a cape, you get defensive stats and no range offensive bonuses, but you also get 4 prayer. Prayer's pretty important to Hydra, so I think I am going to stick with the cape. Most of the time though, I think the Assembler is better though, so just kind of a one-off here. Is this anything groundbreaking? No. Is it progress? Yes. Basically, whenever I was doing all my rev killing, I unimbued my rings because I just couldn't be asked to go back to Nightmare Zone. So I decided to finally go back and imbue my rings so that I no longer get asked questions as to why the hell do you have unimbued rings. Also, in addition to that, I was pretty close to a crafting level, so I just went and basically got it so that I can hit 92. Because if you guys didn't know, 92 is halfway to 99. So I just, you know, I kind of like my stats being there if possible. But yeah, thank you. Thank you. Doing pretty good out here. Gonna save the rest of the crafting grind for next episode. As for this one, I think this is where you're going to end it off. Up to 2076 total level, which is just obviously really, really good. In the future, I'm sure we'll have videos like this where I can bang out a 99 in one episode, but obviously some of the mining, agility, rune crafting type skills are going to take a while. Once we get there, I'll start doing some more Chambers of Zarek, Theater of Blood. I'm already bossing a lot as is, but I'll refocus, of course. And then, as for the bank, it is down to 480 mil because I spent about 60 mil this episode on bones and crafting, so I won't be focusing a ton on my bank value because it's just going to be going down, and it'll seem like that's not progress, but it definitely is because, you know, I'm putting that money to use. So, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, make sure to leave a like. Anything you want to tell me, do so down below in a comment, or you could stop by my clan chat, Smallexplamp, or even my Twitch, where I'll be live as soon as this video goes live. And of course, if you want to see more videos like this as soon as they go live, make sure to subscribe. With that said, hopefully you guys have a good one, and